Hello, my name is Hector. Welcome back to All the Mods 3. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good day. I've just wanted to show you this. I've upgraded this now to the Void Controller Tier 2. Void or Minor Controller Tier 2 to give it its full name. So that I finally had enough of the next thing, Erodium, I think it's called. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep upgrading this until we can get the highest level of crystal from this, because we need it for certain things in the pack. So I just thought I'd show you that briefly. So how's everyone doing? Last episode we made a delighted meal farm, and it is going well. It is going well. With like, it's no problem. Not a problem at all. You can see we've got so much strawberry, lettuce. I've got so many snowballs now. So, you know, these things, we've got plenty. We've got plenty. I don't think we've got that much wheat. And wheat is the slowest thing that well, not the slowest, but the least I have. I think I've got a lot of salt as well, which I've stopped making now. Oh, no, I have not. That is a lie. That is a lie. It is still making salt. Okay, well, fair enough. So you can see I've upgraded this as well. I've got a crafter manager, a crafting monitor, and I've just put the disc manipulator there just because I wanted this to be, you know, full basically. So the crafting manager is new. I've never used this, but basically it allows you to see all the crafters that you have, and if they're attached to a machine, it will give you the name of that machine, which is pretty nice. And if not, you can put a name in an anvil. You can name it in an anvil, and then it will show up here, which is pretty nice. But you can tell which one that is. That's to make our delighted meals. But that is nice. So I want to focus more on some auto-crafting. I want to get my auto-craft on in today's episode, because I want more storage for a start, and I want to get more stuff done with auto-crafting. So we're going to be looking into this today. You can see this is now 63% full, which means, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. So I want to, expand our storage a little bit. And one of the ways we're going to do that is we go down here. I've started doing this here with black hole tanks. So I've got water basically coming into there, and here I have the two crucibles basically doing the things. You can see my two crafters there, and then this and this, making resonant ender and destabilized redstone, just so I have it. And I've got a wireless fluid grid now as well, just so we can always access this. I don't really understand why fluids can't be in here as well. Like, I sort of get it, but also, like, why can't we just combine those? Because that would be nice and easy. Because even though I have, this is the annoying thing now, even though I have resonant ender in here, if I put in a recipe using that in here, like if I try to craft it, it will not pull it from that system, which is so irritating. It does, I think, in auto-crafting, but it doesn't in here, which is irritating. So yeah, anyway, I have here 7 solderers, which I'm going to be using to make all of the things. Is that enough? Oh, I think I need 8. I think I need another one. Let's make another one. Have we got the things? No, we don't. Have I got the things? Yes, I do. Bam. That was nice and simple. There we go. So what I need it for is I need to make all of these things. I need the silicon. Where's the other thing? Where is it? Yeah, the printed silicon with all of these advanced processors, and then to make the actual processors themselves. So that's basically one for each. That's how I'm going to do it. I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put them like this. I don't want it to get too close to there. There we go. Something like this, just so that we have it. I need more ways of lighting stuff up, basically. Because right now that's going to be, there we go. It's going to be there, so that'll do that. Yes, that'll do that. Excellent stuff. So each of these will make one of these things and just concentrate on one of those, basically. So I need 8 crafters, which is going to take a little bit of doing. And I need, well, obviously that is iron, which we get. Gold we get normally. Diamonds we get normally as well. That is all done. That is all used to make these things. But silicon is something that isn't. So you can see, you can use either silicon from Reborn Storage, which you get from smelting quartz, or you can get it using the Ender IO silicon. And if we look at this, you can actually make this in a material stonework factory. So you can just one block can make it, which is amazing. So I want one of those. So to get this, we need to go down the pink slime thing, which means that we need a mob slaughter factory. Let's have a look. See, there we go, mob slaughter factory. So that's one of those, which we can make fairly easily. We can then basically go to our, what have I not got? All the things around it, basically. We need to go to our sacrificial chamber and just add this to the mix, I think. Just turn off the mob crusher there, and that should basically do it. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I bet I've put swords into the trash can. I bet that's why. There we go. There we go. Mob slaughter factory. So that should do it. So where is our sacrificial chamber? There it is. Bam. Let's come over here. You can see there's still some bats flying around. I've killed most of them, but yeah, I just can't seem to get rid of the bats. So if we just pause this for a second. Oh, actually, no. Let's not pause this for a second. Let's keep going. Let's turn the lights on first. There we go. Lights. And I would like a better way of doing this. We've got a parrot there as well. I don't mind the parrot being here. I feel that's, you know, fairly good. But we need that. So this should be, if we just take you out and put you here. There we go, like that. You can see we get the two doohickeys. So we need another. Have I got one? No, I do not. No, I do not. Let's go back home. Let's get one of these. These are so useful. You can see that the wall has dwindled mightily, like it was all of that, and I just keep using them, because they're basically great. They're sacrificial. There we go. They are superb things to have around. So I can take you out here like that, and then put you in like that. Take you to out, and that will now. Yeah, that is now on. So what we can do, we'll get liquid meat and we will get the pink slime. And those are the things that we need. So let's turn this, well, let's pause this right now and then turn all of these back off, and then this will work and we will get pink slime and liquid meat. Now, I've not really got any use for liquid meat because we got the delighted meal and that is good enough for me, and the pink slime, however, is of use, so I'm going to work my way to get that out. I have finally got this sorted. Separating fluids can be a bit of a pain, so fluid conducts don't allow you to split off fluids, basically. I don't see a way to filter them unless I know you can get pressurized fluid conducts, so maybe those work. But in the end, I've used a fluid allocator, so you can see this is locked to liquid meat, this is to pink slime, and it basically allows for, you know, 3 different types of liquid to come in, and then I've been piping those out using a servo with a whitelist to 2 ender tanks, and then down to that place where all of the liquids are. And you can see I've got liquid meat and pink slime just sort of building up now. I thought I might as well use that for, I don't know, whatever reason. So basically, to get a pink slime now, we need to just do a bit of this. Is that going to take that out? The torch out? Yes, it is. That was a bit daft of me, but there we go. So I'm just going to wait for a pink slime to spawn, and then I'm going to put it in our mob collector doohickey, which means that we'll get lots of pink slime coming from that. So that is how I'm going to get a fair bit of pink slime. Okay, so I've added so far all of this. So I think I've got 1 solderer too many, but basically what I've got my material stonework factory here now, and you can see it is doing, oh wow, it is basically full of silicon, and this is just constantly making the silicon processing chips or whatever. Printed silicon, of course it is. And then I've got crafters up here, each with like a recipe, so that, and then now I've got you, and then U. Excellent. So I think, yeah, like I say, I don't think I need that solderer. And I've got ender IO conduits going into our ender chest here, just because it was easier. I did think about putting it into an interface, but I didn't have the resources to do that because I was doing all of this in order to not have to. So if we look, if we now do that one, yes, we have these things, which is excellent. You can see we've got advanced processors, basic and improved processors, which is really rather nice. Now I can't remember how to get to crafting without having to take these off. I can never remember. I'm sure it used to be like Control Shift click. Ah, there you go. Control Shift click. There you go. Whew. So if we make another few of these, that should basically start doing it. It should be that one. This one that's doing it. Is that correct? Yes. Boom. Look at that. That is filling up nicely, and it should then pull it out as well. Yes, it is pulling it out. Excellent stuff. So we have that. That is a start. That is a start. Because what I want to do is make if we type in Reborn Storage, we have this, which is an add-on to Refined Storage. And one of the things I would like to do is to make one of these huge disks, which takes up like so many different things. Like each one of these is, you know, another one of these, another one of that. Like it just keeps going. So I very much would like that. Now then, we need silicon for that, which all of our silicon is currently being made and just shoved into here. So I wonder if I can, I mean, clearly I can take some of this silicon and put it actually into our system as well. That might be worth doing simply because, well, I don't probably need that many printed silicon things, so I think we can do that just so we have a lot of silicon as well. But these are the things that make up like it's like the old applied energistic crafting, autocrafting. It's based on that. Basically, you make a frame which can be up to 16 by 16, and then you put heat conductors on the outside of that frame, and then on the inside you put crafting CPUs and crafting storage. So obviously, the more storage you put in, the more pages of patterns you can put in, and the more crafting CPUs you put in, the quicker it autocrafts. So this is what we're building up to. This is why I need a lot of this stuff. You can see this is all of this stuff. So destruction core and construction cores, we need to add those into the mix as well to be able to autocraft those. Those go in a normal, probably go in a normal crafter. I don't need like a solderer for those. They can go in a normal crafter. But obviously, you know, the normal crafters, they're very little. They're very little. So that's why we want a bigger one. So that's what we're aiming to get, and it would be nice. That's the goal. I would want one of these bad boys by the end of the episode. Righty ho, I have been busy making this. So this is how it works. I've opted for a 7x7. We can always expand it if we need. And you can see basically crafting frame on the outside, then these heat conductors like in the middle of that, if that makes sense. And then in the very middle, you basically you have crafting storage and crafting CPU. So I've gone for one layer of crafting storage, like that. Bam, 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 and bam. And then basically 4 layers of crafting CPU. So they should go fairly fast. Again, we can always change this for it to be, you know, have more storage or less crafting CPUs, whatever. That should be doable. So that should, yeah, that has done that. Excellent. And now we do this like so. Bam. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should do that. There we go. And look, we've got 25 pages. 25 pages of crafting recipes. So I think that's more than enough. Frankly, we could probably add a few more like what was I going to say, like crafting CPUs, really. But this is pretty fast. So the other thing we need to do is connect this. Have I not got? Yes, I have got cable. If we do that, and then that, I'm hoping now that that is connected. So, oh, let's see. Let us put that one into here, into page 1 of that, and let's check our craftables now. And yeah, there we go. We've got the storage parts. So that is indeed working. And you can see I added these Reborn Storage things into this crafter just over here, just to get us going, basically. But obviously we could put all of this stuff in here now, and I think I will, just to make it basically, I don't know, do its thing. In fact, let's do it that way. Let's keep you off there. Let's put these in, those in, and then those, and then we'll start. What I'm going to start doing now is making a pattern for storage parts. So if we do that, I need all of these basically. So these are the first storage parts up to 64k. These are fluid ones. I don't want fluid because of the tanks. Because of these tanks, I just don't see the point. And I know I could do technically this with everything else, but I feel like there's a lot more items, you know, just so much other rubbish that ends up in your system that I feel it's much more worth doing for items than it is for fluids. Like, I don't have that many fluids that I need to have in the system, so I think these tanks are good for that. Just in case anyone was wondering or thinking, why aren't you doing fluids as well? And then it needs to go up to that one, I think, because that's fluid as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, making all of these, and then we're going to try and actually craft one of these bad boys. Right, there we go, look at this. So we've got 4, 16, 64, 256. Is that correct? 256, it goes from 64 to, yeah, it does, okay. 1024, 4096, and then 13,384k, and then of course the actual pattern to make that. So there we go. We can now, we should be able to craft just one of these, and I don't know if we've got all of the stuff right. Okay, so this, wow, we are missing 7,000 silicon. We are missing almost 4,000 printed silicon and 6,000 glass. Now, we can rectify this. Glass is doable, because we now are able to make stonework material factories and all of that stuff. We can easily do that. Is there a speed upgrade for this? I have no idea. Like, I don't know. What's the, let's go off craftables for a second. Silicon. I've got 1.4k, so, you know, not too bad. I don't know if there is a way of speeding up material. I'm guessing there is. I'm guessing there must be. Let's have a little look-see. Industrial. Maybe not, because I think these are just all the filters, aren't there? Fluid transfer. Item stack. Energy field, range, and all the rest are range, I think. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we can make this faster. That is a bit of a shame. So, I made a few more material stonework factories for various things, and look at this. There are speed upgrades, but it's from the Tesla Core lib. And basically you have to put a speed upgrade in first before you can put another speed upgrade 2 in, and it's the same with the energy efficiency ones basically. So I put that in, and that's making glass. This one is doing stone. I think this is the one, yeah, making silicon. And if I've obviously hooked it up to this black hole controller, and so it's doing all the things now. So I've got glass, silicon, stone, and sand being made, which is rather lovely. And basically this black hole controller just holds black hole units. I can't remember if I said that on the last clip or not. I've also added my lava ender tank here to that. So I'm doing well here now. Like, look at all of that, all of this stuff doing quite nicely. And then if we look in here, I have so much silicon, quite a lot of glass now. All of that is good. And the only thing I'm pretty down on is gold. I don't have, well, the same amount of like lead and copper and all of that, because I haven't really been processing any of that stuff. But if we have a look at this now, craft but one of these, look at that. You can see that's how much gold it's going to take. So that is like most of my gold, which is the only thing. But I think this is going to be worth it, so I'm going to do it. It is going to do its thing. I don't know. Wow, that is fast. Look at how quickly that is being made. I didn't think. I thought I was going to have to do a cut here. I'm pretty certain I probably am, because all of my solderers haven't got the upgrades yet. But yeah, there you go. This is now, the solderers are the thing that's slowing the system down, but it is doing it. And then we have 16 million items. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. After much waiting, boom. Look at that. Look at this bad boy. 16,384k. It took quite a while. And what I did, as you can see now, I have full orange hearts because I am above 90% in everything, which is awesome. So we're going to have, forevermore now, we're going to have 2 sets of hearts. And you can see I've cleared a space here. I'm emptying out a 4K storage disk. You can see that is slowly going into the system. And we are like, look, we are 70% full from, what was it, 63? I don't even know what is coming into the system so much. I mean, it's everything. It's everything. We've now, look at sand, sand, glass, and silicon are now like almost going to overtake oak, which is crazy. I only set that up an hour or so ago, which is amazing. That's insane. So that's amazing. So let us put this in and see what this goes down to. Oh, wow. 3%. Wow. It went from 70 to 3%. That is crazy. So this is going to last us for a good long while. The rest are what, 64s and then 256s. So yeah, we've got a lot of storage. A lot of storage there now. Is that? Oh no, that's a 16k. So maybe we get rid of that one as well. I don't know. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. What I also did, just quickly, if we go down one, I also, over in that corner, I set up a pulverizer and a redstone furnace for some crafters as well on top of that, just to so if I've got any more recipes now. And you can see all my black hole tanks. I like the fact that they have a color on there. So this is looking pretty good in here now. This is like a lot of auto crafting. So we are pretty set up for auto crafting now, which is excellent. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, like or comment is very much appreciated. Of course, leave a subscribe. Maybe if you fancy it, that would be grand as well. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Hector. This has been All the Mods 3, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.